Are we live? Hold on. Are we live? Just a sec, guys. I'll check. Yeah, we are live. All right. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. If you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma, and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And this is day 22 of that. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. So let's get started now. Just a sec. Just a sec, guys. All right. Satyam Bhosle, sir, bro. Hello, Satyam. Welcome to the stream. Mr. X back. Hello, Mr. X. Welcome back. Simple. Hi, Abhishek. Hello, Simple Programmer Live. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Satyam, आज क्या प्लान है? आज we are going to implement the registration flow. Tap Fusion 2. Hello, भाई कैसे हो? मैं बढ़िया. Tap Fusion, आप कैसे हो? I hope I'm audible. Just a sec. Tap Fusion 2. Hello, भाई कैसे हो? Yeah, I'm audible. Okay. All right. So first, let's open this. सत्यम ठीक हो गया ब्रो या अभी भी तबीयत 19 भी अभी सब सही है अभी सब सही हो गया है मुझे साइनस हुआ था मेरी साइनस बढ़ गई थी तो उसके वजह से थोड़ी तबीयत ऑफ हो गई थी बट अब ठीक है तबीयत सुरेश कुमार वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम सुरेश आई वॉच सम सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड वीडियोस इफ यू यूज कुकीज then chance of CSRF attacks will more. So how we can implement? Could you tell me, please? That I need to get into deeply. We have to use CSRF tokens actually to solve that issue. Tap Fusion 2. भाई परसों रिजल्ट आया और मेरा 73% बने हैं पीसीएम में तो क्या बीटेक के बाद ये परसेंटेज मैटर करेगी इवन अगर मेरा सीजीपीए सही है तो हाँ लाइक इफ योर सीजीपीए इज फाइन योर परसेंटेज एक्चुअली मेरे से भी ज़्यादा है मेरे तो 12 में 71.4% आए थे सो इट्स अ गुड परसेंटेज दैट यू गॉट सत्यम भोसले भाई व्हाट द हेल मुझे भी सेम इशू है व्हाई आर वी सो रिलेटेबल आई डोंट नो व्हाई वी आर सो रिलेटेबल ओके Faizan Mohammed, welcome to the stream. Hi, get well soon, bro. Yeah, Faizan, now my health is fine. All right. Yeah. So just a second. Advanced Bank System Design. So let me open the chat first. So we are in the phase 4, and after this chat for phase 4 also we have a chat, right? Phase 4, yeah. This is for the phase 4. Okay, backend, SRC, modules. Okay, we have to create the modules or error middleware. Okay, just a sec. PG admin. Aditya, what update of SAS? Our development of SAS is done. Registration part is taking time. फैज़ान मोहम्मद भाई क्लाउड कोड यूज़ किया अभी तक तो क्लाउड कोड मैंने यूज़ नहीं किया है सत्यम मुस्ले भाई ये वीडियो स्ट्रीमिंग वाला प्रोजेक्ट इतना कम्प्लेक्स हो गया है कि आई एम इनटू वीडियो टेक्निकलिटीज actually that is a good thing like complex projects and you are getting technicalities so once you understand the basic like all these technical things about video streaming your skill level will rise a lot so it's good that you are going so deep into this सत्यम भाई स्टिल इट्स फन टू लर्न कॉम्प्लेक्स टॉपिक्स आई एग्री मैन टैप फ्यूजन नहीं भाई बेस्ट ऑफ 5 तो 80% है बट ओनली पीसीएम में 73 है वैसे आजकल तो कंपनी नहीं देखती परसेंट या भाई इतना परसेंटेज मैटर करता नहीं आजकल ओके फ्लो डीबी ऑथेंटिकेशन सिस्टम डीबी राइट schemas tables yeah we have this all right and this is the ER diagram so all right we have this we have to make some changes here as well okay we'll do that hold on so if I go here okay okay confirm password Step 2, database design. Okay, fine. So we have to start from here. Suresh Kumar, bhai, use blue light glasses, otherwise sleeping issue you will face soon, bhaiya. Actually, I have started facing sleepy issues, sleep issues. So yeah, I have to get a blue light protected eyeglass. Sunglass बोल रहा हूँ मैं. Abhinav Singh, hello Abhinav, welcome to the stream. फैजान मोहम्मद भाई, I started to learn क्लाउड अज्योर कॉज मेरे स्टार्टअप में यूज़ करते हैं ये. एनी टिप्स, नेटवर्किंग वीक है थोड़ी. सी वो तो क्लाउड का बेसिक थिंग यू विल लर्न ओनली बाय प्रैक्टिस बिकॉज यू विल गेट लॉट ऑफ थियोरिटिकल नॉलेज फ्रॉम ऑनलाइन बट यू नो सी क्लाउड का इशू क्या है ना कि टू गेट प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज यू हैव टू बिल्ड समथिंग एंड देन यूज़ इट. सो वो आपको यूज़ केस करने के से ही आप सीखोगे. ओके. Goal 3, user registration, DTO validation, password hashing. Duplicate email protection, secure user creation, default user assignment, transaction handling, safe API response, structured errors. Structured modular architecture, production ready patterns. Okay. अभिनव सिंह भैया, आपने बीवॉक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री के बारे में पता है? बीवॉक नहीं पता मुझे. ओके. Registration not just DB insertion, it is okay. Verify constant security, transform credentials, persist user safely. Okay, return sanitized response. वलीद भाई, अब्रॉड जाने का प्लान है. अभी तक तो अब्रॉड जाने का डिपेंड करता है कि कहाँ किस कारणवश जाना है. अगर फर्दर स्टडीज़ के लिए देन आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड बट मे बी टू फॉर स्टार्टअप्स एंड ऑल देन मे बी. Step 3, okay. Fine. Register target, okay. Now, route, controller, service, repository, database, responsibilities, repository, all on service, repository, route, schema, types, constant, okay. Let's go. So here we'll create a new folder as auth. Then here we'll have auth.controller.ts. Then we'll have auth.service.service.ts. Then here we have auth.interface.ts, auth.repository.ts. okay, we have this auth.route also. Then we have auth.route.ts, auth.container. This also we need auth.container.ts, auth.schema also. Fine, we need auth.schema.ts. रोहित, हाय, हेलो रोहित, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. वलीद भाई, आपको स्टार्टअप क्यों इतना पसंद है? रीज़न बिकॉज इन स्टार्टअप वी आर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड समथिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच. सो मुझे वो फीलिंग काफ़ी अच्छी लगती है. ओके. auth.schema, auth.types, auth.types.ts, have auth.constants, auth.constants.ts. Fine. We have these. वलीद भाई, जो लोग एंटी ग्रेविटी पर डायरेक्ट वेबसाइट बनाते हैं उनके बारे में क्या ख्याल है? कर सकते हैं, लोग कर रहे हैं. इससे काफ़ी इजी वेबसाइट्स काफ़ी इजीली बन जाता है. तो मैं भी अगर अब मैं अपना खुद का स्टार्टअप कर रहा हूँ तो वहाँ पे अगर मुझे लैंडिंग पेज बनाना, मैं खुद ये सब करूँगा तो इट्स फाइन. किस यूज़ केस में लोग कर रहे हैं वो मैटर करता है. And with time all these AI IDs are just going to get better also. You're right, but I still believe that you need to understand the basics. Why modular structure matters? Large system grow fast, files become massive, logic becomes tangled, onboarding becomes painful. Email password, okay. Okay, let's close this. Here we need a new folder. Path. Path, okay. Email dot trim to lowercase. Password string minimum 8, maximum 72. Confirm password z dot string. Then we have refined, and in refine we are passing the data dot password. You are confirm path, confirm password not match. This will check. Path, confirm password, message, okay. Info security detail. Okay, let's do this. So first let's create the auth.schema. So import from Zord, right? Import this from Zord, and then we have export const register user schema equals z dot object. There we have email, and this is z dot email invalid email, and then we have dot to lowercase, right? We have this, and also trim, also dot trim dot to lowercase. वलीद भाई, हमें यूनी में स्केलाथॉन था, सबने वेबसाइट बनाई वाइब कोडिंग से, लाइक उनको ऐसे भी नहीं आता, लाइक मुझे ऐसे लगा वेब डेव एआई ने रिप्लेस कर दिया है और डिमोटिवेट हुआ बहुत. सी बेसिक तो कोई भी अभी लाइक एआई कैन डू बेसिक प्रोग्रामिंग रियली वेल, बट इफ़ यू आर ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड अ रियल प्रोडक्ट दैट इज़ अ कम्प्लेक्स बैकएंड एंड इट्स अ कम्प्लेक्स एप्लीकेशन, देन एआई विल स्ट्रगल अ लॉट. तो इसमें डिमोटिवेट मत हो, इसमें डिमोटिवेट होने की कोई बात नहीं है. जस्ट यूज ए आई एज अ टूल. सत्यम भोसले ब्रो, डोंट यू थिंक ए आई स्लॉप से ज़्यादा ए आई रिलेटेड स्लॉपी कंटेंट ज़्यादा हो रहा है? लाइक ए आई इज़ गुड, ओके, बट इवन एवरीवेयर ए आई, या मैन आई एग्री. सी एवरी वन इज डूइंग दिस ए आई वाला थिंग जस्ट टू गेट व्यूज, बट द थिंग इज, and there's lots of fear mongering as well. See, AI is a very good tool. Use it to avoid repetitive tasks, use it to teach yourself, and use it for things that will take you a lot of time but AI can do faster. That's how I think you should use AI. Don't get scared. There's no point of getting scared of AI. I don't know why people are doing that. Satyam, if you want to learn DSA like properly with some real guidance for Fang, then will you consider neat code? Yes, I will consider neat code. Email, then we have password z dot string, then here we have dot minimum of 6 character, password must be at least 6 characters long, and then we have max 72. Password cannot be more than 72 characters. Okay, then here we have also confirm password z dot string. Okay, then after this we have refine, and this refine, yeah, it's a takes data, and then data, hold on, this not here actually, z dot object after this, then hold on, yeah, after this we have this dot refine. Here it takes data, then this we have data dot password, data dot confirm password. And if this is true, if this is true, here we have path confirm password. Hold on, path confirm password and message. I think here we have message. I think message. Message, password and confirm password do not match. Okay, then here we have, okay, then export type. Just a sec, I don't think we need this. Hold on. Rahul Arora, welcome to the stream, Rahul. If company gives you Claude Enterprise plan, are you still gonna code do backend? But I still think complex system can be built using AI, but it just gonna cost more tokens. What's your take? Yeah, it will cost more token, but the thing is, if you use AI to write the entire code base, see, AI is very good at writing code. But when it comes to planning a software, you still need that senior engineer wala mind, and that comes with knowledge. So I think in future AI will write code. There's no point in denying that AI will write code. But the thing is, you still need a senior engineer, to tell AI how, like, in which structure to write the code. Okay. But now it's AI, okay? Even if you see Theory channel earlier, it used to be related some info which you won't get by yourself as a senior, but he won't introduce it to us, okay? Your mind will eventually say, let me do it myself, okay? Also, as you people say, let AI write the code and you review or monitor it. But if you think realistically, it's not scalable, okay? Suresh Kumar, could you tell about refine method and how it works? Okay, see, this refine method, it performs a particular action based on these fields. For example, right now in refine action, it is taking a function as an argument, and also what happens, once this function executes. So here we are passing this function, and this function only does one thing. So in this data contains this object, this entire object. So I'm saying that check that data dot password, it means that data dot password is equal to data dot confirm password. This and this should be equal. So this is what this function is doing. So once this function is performed, if it is false, then it will perform, like, it will show these errors, like password and confirm password do not match. So this is what refine is a way of performing any additional processing on these fields in the schema. Rahul, you take, is team size gonna be decreased and more of architect knowledge will be valued? True, Rahul, true. Satyam Bhosle, scalable in the new sense is scalable in the sense you can't let AI write the code and review it at the same pace, whereas writing it yourself and at least something non-repetitive would be better. Yeah, like, as I say, if AI writes the entire code, then debugging it takes time. Zero skill dev, welcome to stream. Zero skill dev, what's up? Do you know how to write GitHub workflows, CI/CD pipelines? Yeah, like, I was going through that. So for that, first you need to create a .github folder in your root of your application, and then inside that you have to create workflows, and inside that you have to write certain scripts. If you know about like a YAML script, and then whenever you push, that YAML script is going to run. Suresh Kumar, clear bhaiya. Okay, Suresh. Okay, so we have this. Why am I okay? Bcrypt only uses this. Okay, trim. Okay, export type. Just a sec. We have this. Now your DTO is type saved. Yeah, this we were doing register input. Export type register user DTO set dot infer type of this. Now we have password hashing. This is one of the most important security concepts in backend engineering. Never store raw passwords. Okay. Install bcrypt. Plus password.ts. Common. We have to use. Fuck. Hey, yaar. Okay. कीड़ा आ गया था guys. Okay. Rahul Arora. By the way, what salary package I can expect around 2 years of experience? Like what job role you're looking for, Rahul? Faizan Mohammed. Bhai, for making a proper full stack project, how much time should it realistically take, even with AI being used for rapid development? Then at max 1 week, at max, because deployment can take time. And after AI write the code, if you want to push it to production, then you have to make some changes. Satyam Bose, social network versus margin call. Can you explain, Satyam? Manish Char, hello bhai. Hello Manish, welcome to the stream. Satyam Bhosle, bro, try Argon to its new signed off OWASP doesn't recommend bcrypt. Okay, I'll check it out. So we have this npmi cd backend npmi bcrypt. npmi-d @types / bcrypt. Done. Backend package.json. Here we have bcrypt, and in depth dependencies we have the rate types bcrypt. Okay, we got this as well. npm and dev. Okay, so this is done. So in my utils common src common, hold on, backend src utils common, constants, helpers, middleware. Here we can create password.ts, or we can create constants, errors, password, password.ts, not this one, hold on. So this needs to be deleted. This password utils common, or here we can just create auth inside utils. Let's do one thing, that inside utils for different types, let's create here auth, auth, and inside this auth let's create password.ts, because it is going to be used in authentication. Okay. Satyam Bhosle. Okay. Faizan Mohammed. Wow, 1 week is crazy speed. How to catch up? Uh, Firstly, if you are using AI for rapid development, then writing the code is actually fast enough, right? So if you are building a full-fledged full stack application with AI, then AI is doing the heavy loading. You just need to plan the software properly. Rahul Arora, assuming starting as full stack from tier 3 college, college placement only. When what can you expect around at 2 years of experience without switch? See, without switch, so your raise is very low. Like in normal companies, what I've seen, if you are in a company for 2 years, they will give you raise, but that raise will be very low. If you switch, your raise will be good off campus. Shah, hello Shah, welcome to the stream. Suresh, bro, are you trying microservice or monolith? Right now we are trying monolith. Satyam, social network versus margin call. Which movie would you prefer to watch? If you haven't watched margin call, do watch. It's about one night before to a market crash. If you are in quant kind of things, I've seen social network. It's a good movie. I did not see margin call. Do you think the serverless ENV is better for microservice if time and CPU intensive tasks are not connected? Are not concerned. See, in serverless, the issue is that if constant requests are not going, then server goes down. I think zero skill. Just a suggestion: use Ubuntu instead of Windows. It's much far. Actually, I have used Ubuntu in my previous laptop. We were using Ubuntu only, but I bought this laptop in November. So this laptop is currently giving that new laptop wala feeling. Once that feeling goes, then again I switch to Ubuntu. Ayush, drop or tier two college. Go for tier two or three college. What's your current package? I left my company. I was in a company for a year. I left my company 3 months ago. आयुष गोडले ऑल्सो फोकसिंग ऑन सी एस सी राइट नाउ फ्यूचर जॉब मार्केट देख के जल्दी से सीखूँ तो या फिर कॉलेज पे फोकस ऑल्सो फोकस्ड ऑन सी एस सी राइट नाउ फ्यूचर जॉब मार्केट देख के जल्दी से सीखूँ तो या फिर कॉलेज पे फोकस सी कॉलेज तो बस एक बार कॉलेज में घुस जाओ देन कॉलेज में सिर्फ अटेंडेंस मैटर करो और बैक मत लगने दो और बाकी यू हैव टू टीच योर सेल्फ न्यू थिंग्स आयुष गोडले जी ओके. Okay, Satyam Bhosle, what did you say regarding serverless? Didn't hear you properly. See, serverless, I think the main issue with serverless is that with AWS Lambda, what I've seen is that if constant requests are not going, then then server actually sleeps. Then a request after the server sleeps, it takes time to respond. So I think in that case, if you are getting constant traffic, then serverless is good if you don't want to manage all the servers and all. But I'm not a big fan of serverless more. Okay. आयुष गोल्डे 98.60 आए है लेकिन जनरल और टीयर टू सी एस सी मिलेगी. ओके. पासवर्ड सॉल्ट राउंड्स. Okay, important security. Timing attacks, phase rate repository layer. Okay, this is fine. Service layer. Okay. Layer, okay. Okay. Okay, default oversight. Add unique DB constraints. Hold on. So in schema, schema.prisma. My user email is unique. Yeah, correct. And okay, never reveal too much. Add request validation middleware. Okay. Also here we need src modules auth dot response.ts. Fine. Okay. Import bcrypt from bcrypt. Okay. Then the salt rounds can be export const salt rounds. Actually, this should be in .env, I think. Hold on. So here we have .env. Let's put salt rounds. Let's keep it 2L right now. Salt rounds, copy. Here also salt rounds. This, and we have salt rounds z dot number salt rounds. Okay, we have this salt rounds, we have this. Okay, so now we have this password. Satyam, oh, cold starts. Even you can switch to Edge runtime. It's like browser V8 engine, which uses negligible cold starts. Okay. In which company, Rahul Arora, in which company you were and what's the reason? I cannot name the company. And the reason was because I always want to build my own startup. So I think now I need to start building my startup. That's why I left the company. Satyam Bose, I don't know whether AWS Lambda has the Edge runtime support, but Vercel has going to Cloudflare workers. Okay, got it, Satyam. Okay, Sayan Rana. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम सायन. भैया अगर मैं टीयर 2 या 3 कॉलेज एनआईटी, भैया अगर मैं टीयर 2 या 3 कॉलेज एनआईटी आईआईटी में मैकेनिकल ब्रांच लूँ और साइड पे साइड कोडिंग करूँ तो डीएसए करूँ तो फिर कैसा होगा? कर सकते हो आप, कोई इशू नहीं है इसमें. Suresh Kumar, I hope you know that some startup company expecting deployment also from development. So could you tell me what should we should know about deployment like tools? Okay, so if you want to get into deployment side as well, the base minimum that you need to understand is Docker, CI/CD, Docker, CI/CD, and also a bit about reverse proxy with Nginx. These three are minimum what you need, and then you need to understand how to deploy a particular application into VPS using Docker, CI/CD. These things you need to understand. Okay. Okay, fine. We have this. So, const salt rounds equals. Okay, before here we need to import env env dot salt rounds added, and this needs to be a number. This has to be a number. Okay, salt rounds. Okay, so here we have export const hash password. Okay, zero skills. Okay, Rohit Sharma, welcome to stream. Rohit. Abhishek sir, what project you are building nowadays? In my daytime, I'm working on a simple SaaS called Close Flow. It's a simple SaaS. It's almost completed. Let's see. Like some development part is still left. That's I'm doing off stream during my daytime. And in streams, I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design at night. Okay, so here we'll pass the password, which will be of type string, and then we are going to return await bcrypt dot hash. We are passing the password and also the salt rounds, and this can be async, but here is async required. Just a sec, I keep forgetting this part, that is async required here or not. if it returns a promise, then hash it returns a promise. Yeah, async is required. Then we have export const compare password equals async password string hashed password string. Okay, we have this, and this will return await bcrypt dot compare password and hashed password. Okay, and this returns, what is the return type here? Promise or boolean. Okay, so await is required here, so this part is done. Okay, zero skill. Yeah, async is required. Okay, got it. Okay, Rohit Sharma, what about your appointment booking SaaS? Actually, I missed some of your streams. Okay, actually, the development of that SaaS is done, but right now we are using the payout feature, right? So I need to register my business. So lots of paperwork is left. So I'm trying to do that as well. Once a business registration is done and I got a GST number, then I can deploy it. Okay, Suresh Kumar, I hope using try catch better in compare password is better. Okay, let's see. Zero skill. Okay, fine. Then we have this auth constant still not required. Okay, we can avoid this. And it's better to put that in a transaction. Okay, hold on. We had this. This is done. And okay, we have this repository layer. First, we'll create the interface. Where is the interface? Interface. Okay, so export interface I auth repository. Okay, then here we have find user by email, and here we are passing the email of type string, and okay, this will return a promise of type user. Okay, promise, fine, and also create user. Then also we'll have a create user, and here we'll pass the data, and this data, okay, hold on, this password hash, passing the data, so this data, okay. So here we can simply pass string password of type string, hashed password actually, hashed password of type string, and here we'll have promise of type user, String is a new renaming of not like this. We can actually pass like that. Passing data, and in data we have here Dhruv Patil. Welcome to stream, Dhruv. For maintaining one application, how much cost should be considered in initial phase like domain purchase and machine? See, for domain actually costs around, it depends around, it can cost from 1000 to 3000 or maybe more. And VPS, like and for server, it depends on the traffic. If it's a simple application, then you can go for a $4 server. But if it's a heavy traffic driven application, then it will cost more than that. Email and hashed password, and type will be email of type string, password of type string, hashed password, or we can create a type, data type. Okay, so hashed password of type string. और क्या था भाई, एक यहाँ पे टाइप्स बना सकते हैं, टाइप रजिस्टर create user type string, email of type string, hashed password string, this, and this entire thing can be like this. But this is the data here. This is data. Yeah, got it. So actually not like this. Remove this and here pass this. Create user type. So here we can create this type in my auth.type. Export type, and we can import it here. We can import it here, right? Okay, अवीक शर्मा, हेलो अवीक, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. अभी कल ही टाइपस्क्रिप्ट का एग्जाम दिया है मैंने. अच्छा, ओके, नाइस. Just create user. Now in my repository layer, export class auth repository, and which implements this interface. Okay, then here we have async this and email of type string. Then here we have const user equals await prisma dot user dot find unique where email, and then after this return user. Okay, what is this issue? Find user by email, promise user. Okay, after this async create user. Here we have data of type create user type, then const new created user equals await prisma dot user dot user dot create data email data dot email, and password hash will be data dot hash password, and after this return created user. We have this. So find user by email, find unique where, find user by email, that is the same property in base. Okay, hold on, we have this. What is the issue? Let's see. Async find user by email, find user, this is okay. Let's see what we have. Async find user by email, and find user by email, we are passing an email of type string. We have email of type string, and to the same property in the base. We are not assigning. Let's see. Okay, const hut okay. Suresh, bhaiya, I'm not used to interfaces before. Could you tell me what's the main purpose of interfaces? Is it for type purpose? I'll tell you just a sec. Once we implement this, then I'll tell you. Just give me a few minutes. Azasa Automations. Welcome to the stream, Azasa. What's up? Nick Thenix. Hello, Nick Thenix. Welcome back to the stream. Azasa, hey brother, can you rate my website? Once today's development session is done, then I'll do that. Find user by email. Okay, then we have const user equals await prisma dot user dot find unique where email. Okay, then after this we have return user. What the hell is this? Find in type auth repository is not assignable to the same property in base type. We are not assigning. Okay, hold on. Find user by email. Okay, got it. Either this can be this or null. Got it. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so what we are doing here is we are trying to create a dependency inversion, and this answer is for Suresh Kumar's question. Why we are using this interface layer? Basically, we are trying to implement dependency inversion as well. Basically, what we are trying here is we have a route. Request goes to route, then it goes to controller, then it goes to service layer, and which service layer interacts with the interface layer, and then we have a repository layer, independent repository layer, and this repository layer interacts with the database, and this database can be a SQL database or it can be a NoSQL database, depending on the use case. In this case we are going for NoSQL database. So interface interacts with the so repository interacts with the interface. So this interface creates a layer of abstraction. What is happening right now is, in future, if I want to change the ORM, if I want to change the database, then I don't need to make any changes in these three files. My entire code base is very independent right now. So if I want to make any changes to my repository layer, then I will just make changes in my this auth.repository file, and in these methods just the implementation will change and everything will remain the same, right? So this is called dependency inversion, and for this we are going with this architecture. Okay, fine. We have this auth repository we have this. Okay, then we need to create the service layer. Now we moved into production. Okay, why transaction matter? Okay, assign role. Just transaction. Authorization thinking. Authentication. Okay. Now, okay. Fine. So now we have to go with the service layer. It's my service layer or service or okay. So now we have auth.service. Low voice, it's good now. Okay, my voice is audible, guys. Do let me know. So now we have class auth service, export class, export class auth service. So now we have a constructor, and here we have private auth repository, and which is of type I auth repository. Okay, this is my constructor here, auth repository, and after this auth repository, here we'll create a function async const async register user service. Just register a user, and here we have this, and we are passing here email, which is type string, and password of type string. Okay, we have this. So first we are trying to get the user with that particular email. So first we need to check if a user already exists or not, right? So if there's a user already, then why will I create a new user? NG Tantai, welcome back to the stream. NG Tantai, we don't code like we used to before. Hey, check out open code. Okay, I'll check it out. NG Tantai, const register user and Z editor free. Okay, I'll check it out. Fine. So const existing user equals await this dot auth repo dot find user by email and email. Okay, and if there is an existing user, throw new app error, and it needs message and status. Message will be user with this email already exists, and this will be 400. Okay, if this is the case, and if this is not the case, if there is no user, then we'll hash the password. Const hashed password equals await hash password, and here we are passing the password, right? Adarsh, hi. Hello Adarsh, welcome to the stream. Game Samir, hi. Hello Game Samir, welcome to the stream. Okay. आदर्श एडवांस बैकएंड भी आपके प्रोजेक्ट का ही पार्ट है. नो, दिस इज अ इंडिपेंडेंट लर्निंग दैट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू, एडवांस बैकएंड सिस्टम डिजाइन. ओके प्रथमेश, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. प्रथमेश, अभी तक के सिस्टम डिज़ाइन लाइव में आपने क्या क्या कवर किया है? मैंने काफ़ी सारे टॉपिक्स कवर हो गए हैं, लाइक कैशिंग हो गया है, रेट लिमिटिंग हो गया है, पेजिनेशन हो गया है, डिपेंडेंसी इन्वर्जन हो गया है, दैट वाज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट, वो सब हो गया है. एंड वॉट एवर वी हैव कवर्ड इन द पास्ट in this particular project based learning, we're trying to implement all those things. Okay, Azasa, yes, but can you tell what is it, like can you what do you want me to tell? Game Samir, why middleware direct connect with route? See, middleware is basically like a middleman. Once a request comes in your controller, you want to check if this user is actually authorized to perform this, to access this controller. So that's why middleware comes in between the, between your route and controller. सत्यम, आज ऑथ हो जाएगा आपके बाद यूआरएल, ऑथ के बाद यूआरएल शॉर्टनर, राइट? हाँ, ऑथ मोस्ट प्रोबेबली शायद हो जाएगा एंड उसके बाद विल स्टार्ट यूआरएल शॉर्टनर. सत्यम, ओके. Password. So we got the hash password. Now we'll create the user. Const created user equals await this dot auth repo dot create user, and create user, what does it expect? It is a data. So this data we're going to pass email and hashed password, and here it will be like create having, right, and this will be of type string. Okay, fine. It's an object, that's why I cannot use it like this. Hashed password. Here we have to use it like a type. Type create user. कहाँ गया? Why is it not suggesting? Create user type. Just a sec. Okay, we have this validate data parse. We have to fix that parse wala thing. Data.email. Okay. I'm such an idiot. Email will be data dot. इसकी तो मैं साला मैं passing email and password. We're getting it like this, data, and here we are passing copy this. This will be data dot email. This will be data dot password, and here we have data dot email, here data dot password. Got this? Then you have to sanitize this. Okay. Build with Yash. Welcome to stream. Have you applied to any internship or job? If not, why? If yes, what happened then? I actually left my job. I have 1 year of experience. I was working in a service-based company. I left my job 3 months ago. Which library you use for data validation? Zod. Okay. Why? I left my job because I want to build my own startup, and I want to, like, it was a service-based company, and I was not enjoying the job, so I left my job. Okay. Rasa, why are you not using Claude Code if it will save your time? Actually, we're trying to learn here. That's why we're not using Claude Code or any AI agentic, AI agents to write the code. So now we have to sanitize it. Export const sanitize user response, and we have the sanitize user response and this created user. Okay, so here we'll have this user, which is of type user. Okay, and here we are going to return build with yes. Okay, ng tunta ad.ed. Okay, zero skill. Why are you not storing hashed password in db? We are storing it in auth repository. That's what we are doing. And here we are storing the data in the database. Okay, we have this. Then we have id user.id, then sanitize user response, and then we have the email user.email. Then what else? Created. Okay, just a sec. So here in user, what do we have? What fields? Password not is email verified, and provider created a session created at update. Okay, so let's return is email verified as well. Is email verified user dot is email verified, and then we have the created at user dot created at, then we have the updated at user dot updated at. Do we need the provider? Yeah, give the provider before this. Let's return the provider will be user dot provider. We have this. So now we can do this auth service created user, and then we have return sanitized user response, and pass this created user. Okay, build with Yash, pretty good. What's pretty good? Build with Yash. Okay, Frakes, is your DV active currently? Yes, my database is active. It's here. Right now we have not stored any data, but we are going to store it. Okay, but the thing is, we are creating session. Hold on. But here, we are doing this. Also, just a sec. We have to create a validate middleware as well. We have to create a validate middleware as well. Go to repository. This Piyush Raj. Hi bro. Hello Piyush. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Backend. See. This validate middleware is required. This is important. So schema Zod object, then request response, next function, result schema dot parse, save parse. Okay. Frakes34, now you showed your database link in previous stream, so someone might cause you trouble. Actually, this database now, even here also, today also I show it. You know, it's my local host database. Even if it is revealed, nobody can access it because it is in my local system. so nobody can use this to access my system. So it's like a development environment, so that's why I showed it. If it was in my, you know, like if it was for a production grade URL, then obviously I'll not show it. Okay. Okay, fine. So we have this test user response. Okay, so first, yeah, we have to create this in middlewares src middlewares validate dot middleware dot ts. Okay, so we have something like this. Can go here. So this thing we can keep it like here and push it here, and we can close this. Okay, so understand it. We have schema zod object require response next. Save parse if result of success is not there, then we are doing this. Okay, fine. So what we are doing is export const validate. We have here schema which is of zod object and yeah, zod object, and here zod object of type any, and here we have this, and request of type request, response of type response, next of type next function. Okay, then here we have const result equals schema dot save parse request dot body. Okay, we have this. Then if result dot success is not true, then const errors result dot errors dot issue dot map it error, and here we have this. Then here we have field error dot path dot join. We have this. Okay, then we have the message error dot message, right? Okay, we have this. Schema dot pass result. टाइप रिजल्ट कॉन्स्ट रिजल्ट, इसको रिजल्ट नहीं मिल रहा महाशय को. कॉन्स्ट एरर्स. ओके, ओके, Freaks34, Abhishek, why do you look completely different in your stream than video? Like if you're talking about the video where I showcase my, you know, like my setup and all, because in that stream I had beard, you know, like I had beard, that's why I was looking so bad there. Maybe that's the reason. Okay. Z Jiva. What is the name? Z कहाँ गया? Zeal Avia. Hello sir, if targeting the placements that suggest advanced backend project which best fit in resume. See, the thing is, try to build products like projects that look like products. That I can say. Okay, video streaming has three types: on demand, live, and event. Okay. Salak. Hello Salak, welcome to the stream. Brother, is web development still live in AI era? Should I learn it? What all should I learn? Please explain in detail. Yeah, web development is still alive because see, AI is writing the code. That is what AI is doing, but you still need to plan the software properly. So see, in future the way of writing code will change, but you still need to build products and you still need to like plan how to build a software. Okay. Freak story. What about background in videos? Obviously, like in my background, like I sometimes when I show my videos, like in normal videos, I use another part of my room. That's why. Suggest some ideas if you can. Suggest some ideas. Okay. See, I will suggest that whatever products that you are using, for example, if you are using Uber, try to build a simple version of Uber. That will help you. Okay, fine. इसको दिक्कत क्या है भाई? यहाँ पे const है इसीलिए const errors. Then we have this result. Okay. After this we have throw new app error, and then we have errors dot map error dot field का small error dot field error dot message dot join and here we have 400. Okay, what the hell is this? That can be ignored. We have this, and this error should be of type error. Okay, this does not have type error. This can be a zod error. What we get, ये भी नहीं है, हटा दे भाई, इसको ज़रूरत नहीं है इसका. हटा दो इसको. Once we throw the error, उसके बाद request dot body for result dot data, and then we are calling the next. Okay, fine, we have this. अब इसमें result में फिर issue है, namespace issues, request response. Okay, app error. Nitro, what's up Nitro, welcome to the stream. Are you using Nest.js? No, we are using Express. Salak, bro, what should I learn in web development? Which tech stacks are trending and will be in high demand in future, and from where should I learn all of this? See, trends के पीछे don't go after trends, because the meaning of trend is something that will change over time, like after 5 years or after 2 years trend, even after a year trends change, right? So don't go for trends. I would suggest pick one solid tech stack. Either go with Spring Boot or go with Merge Stack or go with Fast API. Choose anyone and be very good in it. Okay. Zen. Hello Zen, welcome to the stream. Take my name on live, Zen. What's up Zen? What's up? Okay, so we have this result. Hello Zenias, welcome to the stream. Okay, we have request.body. We have the response, it is not used. Next function. Okay, this result. Just tell me one thing, that what is wrong with this thing. Schema.savePass I'm doing, and then this result I'm passing it here, but it is not getting it. It's a joke or what the hell is it? Remove this part. इसको हटा दो अभी के लिए. Const. Let's make it simple. Const errors equals result dot error dot issues dot. Okay, got it. What was the issue? I got it. Result dot errors, it will be error. We got this. Fine, we have this. If this is not getting used, then fucking remove it. And this also not getting used, remove it. Okay, we have this validate middleware. Close this. Okay, we have this sanitize response. Fine. I'm also coder. Welcome to the stream. HTML and JS, GASP, all animation. Okay, nice. Salah, can you suggest me for full stack web? Where should I learn? Like, give me playlist name or something. Okay, Salah, you can go for Chair Code YouTube channel, or you can go with. I usually go with Chair Code YouTube channel only. Yeah, man, that's what I realized. I used colon instead of equal to. That was my issue. Okay, so this thing is done. So once service part is also done, now we need to create the auth container. So we have this const auth repository equals new auth repository const auth service equals new auth service, and here we are passing this auth repository. Okay, and then we are passing export this auth service. Okay, there we go. Now let's go to the controller and let's create the controller. So we have here export register user controller. Register user controller is equal to catch async. Here we have async request of type request, response of type response. Fine, we got this. Register user controller. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, Nitro, what is the point of using current module based code structure though, apart from code splitting and managing? This module base is actually a very good way of building a project based on feature by features. That is the first thing. Second thing is also helps in dependency injection as well. So that's the main thing. Fine. I have this register user controller async. Okay, catch async. Fine. So here we have const request.body. Okay, so we have to const created a const data, const result equals await auth service dot register user. And what does this take? It takes data. And in data we have request dot email const email अरे क्या दिक्कत हो रहा है भाई आज. email password request dot body, and here we have email and password. Okay, what the hell is this? Cannot find name. Const catch async request dot body response export const. Okay, export const async request response request dot body. Okay, email password. Okay, then we can send okay, we have to create the send response as well. API utils common errors and also errors, app error, then new response, new file app response.ts. Okay, Nitro. Oh, so this also helps with auto create open API spec for Swagger page. Yeah, like if you want to create documentation, yeah, this you can. That actually with Swagger you can do it in any way. It does not matter. Actually, code base does not matter when you want to create documentation. Like you just have to put some configuration. That's it. So then, bro, imagine how Hotstar just ingest your live videos, transcode them into variations, and broadcast it to others, like crores of people live. Yeah, man, that's actually a very good example of a good system design application. Okay. Maybe create a Zod schema for the body and use it. Actually, we have used it. Okay, just a sec. Wow, what is this issue? Email readable. This. Okay, got it. Actually, this is the issue. This should be imported from this, and this should be imported from this. Yeah. Okay, we got this. Then now we have to create this response also. Response utils. Where is it? Utils common response app response. Okay, so here we have export const send response function. Okay, so this we have to check out. Ritesh, hello bro, I am also learning backend. I know the basics. How to proceed next? Is there a roadmap that you can suggest? If you know basics backend, then first is build 2 or 3 good projects, like good basic projects, like a to-do application, a blog application. Then after that, get into advanced backend concepts like advanced basic concepts like caching, rate limiting, then learn about dependency inversion. And this roadmap I'm using to learn. I have used AI to create a roadmap for me, and it has phase-wise implementation. So in each phase we are building project, and then we are proceeding further. So this roadmap link is in my Discord server, and the Discord server link is in the description of the stream. You can use that link to join my Discord server. Okay, fine. Okay. Cyan 69. I'm Cyan 69. Welcome to the stream, Cyan. If I'm preparing for internship, how much DSA should I be expert in? Like array, string, stack, queues, linked list, W linked list, trees, graph, TP. How much? See, for internship, if it's a not big company like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, if you are not going for that companies, then you can just do basic DSA like array, string, at most linked list and stacks. That's it. That's what I've seen in my experience. Like in basic companies for startups, they don't go into like dynamic programming or in all those complex things. Okay. Hi Abhishek bhai, I know front end developer. That's great. Nitro, but Express TypeScript cannot auto-generate and open spec, bro. That's why Horo and LG exist in extent for the DX. Okay, nice. Okay. So okay, we got this. Okay, fine. I'm Science 69. Thanks, Abhishek. I have a request. Can you start putting videos on how to actually contribute in open source, like from scratch? Actually, I have never contributed to open source, so I don't have much idea about it. So I don't think like I'm the right person to guide you on that. Nitro, give ChatGPT your TS config and set up imports for SRC for it will help. Yeah, like even I was thinking about using aliases, import aliases. Generics. Here comes the game of generics now. Okay, MacDon. Welcome to the stream, MacDon. What's up? Explain Newton's second law. Actually, Newton's second law is that rate of change of momentum is equal to rate of which applied a force is applied. So, for example, in Newton's second law, this is an object that is on a plane, and you apply a force of 2 Newton, and you are applying it as a constant rate, like rate may be 2 newtons per second, right? So the change in momentum of this object is directly proportional to the change in rate of this applied force. So if this object starts moving in this direction, then at which rate it will move, like the momentum of this particular object is directly related, like directly proportional to the rate of this applied force. This is the second law of motion, I think. Okay. If you want to contribute to open source, search for good first issue and fork the repo and the code, and PR if they authorized. Okay. Nitro, how is this question even related? Okay. Are you zero skill? अरे ये बीच में physics कहाँ से आ गई? Okay. We have to use generics. Back down. No, not the rate of applied force. It's applied force, not time factor with the force. Not rate of applied force. It's applied force. Okay, okay, got it. Payload API response. Payload API response key. Return res dot status code dot json payload. Okay, and this API response type we have to create. Backend src modules auth index.ts, and this API response type. Okay, new folder here, types index.ts, export type API response. Okay, so first if I go here and if I look for types API response, okay, export type generic success, okay, T, export API response, type API response, and this will be type T, and here we'll have success boolean message string, and we have data T. Okay, we have this, okay. Okay, GSAP series. What is GSAP? Okay, what's your BMI? I don't know, man. I never calculated it. GSAP used to animate things. Okay, nice. Zero skill dev. It was funny, man. Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. Weight. My weight, last time I checked, it was 76 kgs. My weight is 76 kgs. Okay, we have this API response. Okay, so after this thing, we have to send the response and passing res 201, and here we have success true message user registered successfully, data will be result. Okay, auth.route import express from express. You like animation or I don't? I'm not into animation. Then we have export. Okay, const router equals express dot router. Then here we export default router. Then here we have router dot route slash ep slash v1 slash register. Okay, dot post. Then before it goes there, we have to validate, and this will be register user schema, and then we are going for a register user controller. Okay, we'll go here, go to validate request. Okay, let's see, what if I give response here and this will be of type response. Then if I go, yeah, okay, so that is required. Close this. Sahil, hello Sahil, welcome to the stream. Macdon, I'm assuming your height is 6 feet, then your BMI is 22. It should be between 18 and 25, and yours exactly in middle. Okay, thanks, Macdon, thanks a lot. Waffle reacts. Hello, Waffle, welcome back to the stream. Zen, bro, what's up, Zen? Export router, okay. What you're making right now, we're building the advanced production grade authentication system. Okay, we have this now in my app.ts. We have this. Just a sec. App.ts. We have this. Okay, in app.ts. So import auth router from app.use API slash v1. Okay, slash, okay, hold on, su slash localhost slash API slash v1 slash auth, and this will be auth router. Okay, can I learn TypeScript from Charcode playlist? Yes, you can learn. That's a good playlist. Okay, oh, it's interesting. Okay, Akka, bro, use severe CN. It is shat CN for backend. Search it. Okay, I'll check it out. So, in which company you are currently working? I had a job. I left my job 3 months ago. It was in a service-based company. Okay. Let's check if backend is running or not. There's an error. Let's see what is the error. What is the issue? What is the issue? 4,000, but found next. Middleware. Validate. Middleware. Okay, I missed a comma here. That's why. Got it. Salt rounds. Invalid. Okay, salt rounds. Invalid. Salt rounds. env salt rounds. Okay, make it like this. Salt rounds 12. Salt rounds. Just a sec. What is the issue here? Salt rounds. We got this here. Arey yaar. Salt rounds and config salt rounds. Yeah, we are doing this. What is the issue? What if I make it a string? Make it a string, then what will happen? Now it is working. With number it is not working. Why? Why it is not? Okay. URL string. Okay, port. Okay, got it. So basically salt round should be like this. Course dot number. Yeah, now it is working. Okay, so salt round should be a number. Course. Okay, fine. We have this. Fine. But the thing is, now once the register is done, after registration, okay, route integration, fine. Okay, add. Okay, Secure cookies, session creation as well. Okay. Zen, I have subscribed to your channel. Thanks, Zen. Thanks a lot. Okay, how much you earn from job? Comfortable enough, not much. Bro, you are from India. Yes, I'm from India. Zero skill. What does course function do? Course function basically converts one data type to another data type. So basically, in that use case, it is converting a string data type to number. Aryan, welcome to stream, Aryan. What's your view on AI impacting web and app dev field? Next 20 years, also old should enter in this field. See, AI is actually going to change the how we write code, but still, we need people to, architect a software, architect an app, and plan a software. Moviepedia, bhaiya, from where you are from? West Bengal. I'm from Kolkata. Okay. Hey man, I know microservice, Kafka, Redis. I have made chess app where players do stream the game and spectators can see the game using no. Oh, that's a very good project. Waffle, that's a great project. Akka. You can add full authentication in just one command. Okay, nice. Okay, I have answered that question, Aryan. Okay. Then login flow. Okay. Now I want to implement जरा सा हंस के जो देखा तूने मैं तेरा बिस्मिल हो गया गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे तस्वीर जैसे दीवार पे Aryan, what's your age, brother? I'm 25 years old. Adonis. Hello, Adonis. Welcome to the stream. Bro, I've made authentication CRUD URL shortener. Now, what should I learn further in Stack? Now, get into microservices, cap theorem, understand these things, and implement these things. हट हट अरे यार इसको क्या दिक्कत है हट movie bhaiya I'm also from Kolkata Salt Lake. Oh, that's nice. MacDon, what are some easy ways to earn money without job and much skill requirement? See brother, there's no easy way to earn money. All this online bullshit where they teach you to earn quick money, it's all bullshit. You have to work hard, you have to create value, only then money will come to you. So it's all a bullshit on internet that I did nothing and I made millions. It's all bullshit. Don't believe those shit. Just work hard and you have to create value if you want to earn money. Waffle. Hey, I actually talked to the one recruiter. He say, man, add AI like a LangChain, LangGraph. That is agentic AI. I want to go side of the distributed architect, like principal software engineer, and I paid 500. Okay. McDonald bro is tripping at 12 a.m. McDonald. Many of my friends did outlier and did small tasks and earned a lot of money in short time. Okay, good for them. But I still believe that, you know, there's no shortcut. You can do that, but I'm not a believer of that. So if even if on internet they show there's an easy way, you have to work hard for that easy way as well. So yeah, good for them if you are earning money, good money, good for them. Yeah, I did backend and making a social media app. What will I learn next? Um, Try to build. You can build something like now. You can build a good product. Go online, see what products people are using, and try to build a minimized version of that. Waffle. Should I have to add like agentic AI things in RAG and all? Yeah, you see, in agentic AI, RAG is a very important part. So if you want to get into agentic AI, then you have to learn RAG. Okay. Waffle for like high level senior architect engineer that is needed. Yes, it is. See, RAG has now become a very important part. Okay. And on, could you guide what's an easy procedure to do MS abroad? For MS abroad, if you have money in your bank account and you can go get into any good colleges, because I know people who got into private college without giving any exams. They are in US, Canada, but you have to थोड़ा खर्चा करना पड़ेगा तब जाके you can get easily. That's the easiest way. If you have money, if you can spend more than, I don't know, 1 crore in a year, then go for MS in private colleges. That's the easiest way. Okay. Step 4, login flow. Uh-huh. Access production grid, login access, refresh, JW sign, token verify, session creation. McDonald, letter of recommendation required. How to arrange this? For letter of recommendation, you can go to your college professors, tell them to write a good letter. That's how you do it. Or if you had an internship, tell the person who offered you internship, tell that person to write you a letter of recommendation. Okay, secure auth middleware. Okay. JWT. Mm-hmm. Access token was a refresh token. JWT. Okay. Access token generator. Refresh token. Schema, email and password. Security best practices. Never. Okay. Give me the full code. Wouldn't emailing then work? Emailing, like, first you need to get a written copy of that, right? Like, tell your professors or to write a letter for you. JSON development variables. Access token expires in 15 minutes. Refresh token expires in 7 days. Environment schema. Okay, got it. Then Prisma client. We have this. Password utilities. We have this. We have this. Utils jwt.ts. Okay. Subject session ID. Sign access from payload. Return payload. Okay. Verify access token. Okay. Prisma schema. Session. Refresh token. Okay, we have this. Run migration. Create session. Service. Sir. Okay. Engineer, Nest.js, Spring Boot, and Golang is your friend, dude. Okay, nice. MS package. What is this MS package? We'll see. Promise return request. Email, password, user agent. Yes. Cookie. Auth routes. Auth middleware. Me controller. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, you have to go with this thing. You have to go with this, right? Okay. go here, auth, register this user, register user, http localhost 4000 / API / v1 / auth / register email test user1 @gmail.com, password test user1. Let's go with confirm password. Passing confirm password, we're passing test user 2. Let's give a wrong password first. Find, okay, so let's keep it here. This should be before this. /auth register this confirm password and confirm do not match. Okay, test user1 user register successfully, ID email false. Okay, and if I go here, register user, now if I go here, we are getting this. So it's port, see login. I think you can do it tomorrow. Okay. Git branch, git switch, C, create a new branch, feature, register user, git branch, git status, git add, git status, git commit -m, register user completed, completed. Okay, this has been completed. Then we have git hello from Vietnam. Hey ji Tantai. Okay, git branch interview hello. Okay, branch git branch push to origin from branch, this one branch, this one. Okay, just a sec. So if I go here and if I go to this repository, and here if I see see module auth service, the register part, but here also we have to make some changes in register also. Yes, git branch switch to main. Okay, git status git merge, pull and merge from the branch. Okay, git pull origin main, git pull origin from the main branch. Rahul, hello Rahul, welcome to the stream. Bro, how much DSA requires to get your first job? It depends on the which type of company you're going for. If you're going for a product based company, then you have to be very good in DSA. But if you're going for a service based company or a startup, then you can go for basic DSA like string, arrays, linked list. That's it. Because in my experience, what I've seen is that in service based company or startups, they go for basic DSA questions, not too much in depth. Git pull origin to main, then git merge git merge this merged is why is GitHub so slow in showing the notifications? Main backend see what the hell? Why is my modules not showing here? What the hell? This modules part. एक सेकेंड बैकएंड के अंदर गया SRC के अंदर गया where is modules? What the hell is this? अब GitHub यार go to GitHub. Curate gamer, bro. Are you coding without AI? Like I use AI to teach myself when I get stuck or want to learn something new. Apart from that, I write the code myself. विराज अभिषेक भाई आज क्या खाया? आज मैंने चिली पनीर और पूड़ी खाया एक्चुअली. Okay, I have to push also. I forgot. Get push to origin main. Without push, how will we see the changes? Fine. Now I think we'll see. Now if I go here to the main branch, backend, SRC, yeah, now we have modules, service, okay. git pull, git merge, and then push. That's the thing. You need to pull from the new branch. Okay. You pulled. I pulled from the old branch only. Let's see. Push, merge, git pull origin. Yeah, we pulled it from origin only. Git pull origin main. Git pull. Yeah. It was fine only. Yeah. Now the code is has been pushed correctly. Okay. Francesco. Okay. Okay. We have this. This is done. Now if I go here, कहाँ गया मेरा code? Yeah, this is working. Guys, the code is available in the GitHub repository. You can check out my GitHub to see the code. If you want to check out the code, you can go to this repository, and there are different features based on different branches based on the feature as well. History loving glad. Hello, history loving glad. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so this is done. This we need to implement. Start implementing. Okay, close this. Close this. Close this. Yes. Close this. And also, yeah, we have this now. Let's go to Twitter X motion clone. Close this. Curious gamer, do you work anywhere? I used to work in a company. I left my company 3 months ago. Now I'm not looking for any job. I'm trying to build my own startup right now, so I'm not looking for any job. History loving. Sorry, which chords? What do you mean? Okay. So that we would be eligible for an Academy Award. Open the true. हमें करने तो दो अनाउंसमेंट हमेशा पहले आप शेयर कर देते हो कोडेक्स इन चार्ज मोबाइल ऐप ओके एनी आइडिया ऑन स्टार्टअप यू आर वर्किंग करेंटली just simple, like I want to build a startup with multiple SaaS products that solve one problem, one person company that helps building one person company. Uber uses Go. Okay, what's top? TikTok uses Go. Okay. Okay. But many say that SaaS business are dead now. See, people will say a lot of things. Half of the things are fear mongering only. So I don't believe in all these things. Rahul, for 5 to 6 LPA job, where should I apply? First build a strong resume, then start applying on all the platforms that is available and go for startups. If you're not getting any job, then go for startups, well-funded startups, so that they can pay you salary as well. Or a company that is at least 1 or 2 years old, they will hire you. If not, then go for service-based companies. They have lots of mass hiring, so you can go for that. But you have to build a very strong resume first. If this person is real, I would like to interview them or start a story. Met a guy making 3.6 million a year with one of the cleanest digital plays I've ever heard. Okay. Can you explain what is SaaS? SaaS is a software as a service where you build a software and people pay you on a monthly basis to use the software. Is it difficult to deploy Python websites? Someone said it is difficult. In fact, it's impossible according to it. It's not difficult. Future me to my kids. Back in my day, we had to Google things ourselves. AI couldn't write our essays. Okay, we were basically cavemen. I can't wait. Okay, we were okay. Nothing interesting in my Twitter going on. Let's see what's happening in the Discord server. Godzilla, welcome to stream, Godzilla. I got to an Indian product-based company, only never to go to an international company like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, never. Oh, nice. Welcome to the stream, Godzilla. What's up? Okay, start here. I think this will look much better light mode. Okay, build in public. How to develop? Okay, I have talking about this contact form. Okay, let's see. Uh, some buttons don't work now. Just okay. Something went wrong, please. Okay. Aware of AI slop. Everything is pretty good. Okay, which one? Okay. Ricky 2004. Hello Ricky, welcome to the stream. Love from Himachal Pradesh, brother. I will message you on Instagram when I get a good job. Okay, Ricky, welcome to the stream and all the best, man. Nawak Whitey. Hello Nawak, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, you have been live for a while. Didn't see. Thanks a lot for call today, and have made a basic to-do app since then. Still getting overwhelmed by files, but I'm understanding the concepts. Okay, yes, Namak. Take it slow and don't rush with it. Take it just one day at a time and build slowly and try to understand the concepts. Initially you will get overwhelmed by the files and all, but try to understand the flow, how data is flowing from one file to another file, and what's the use case of each files. Like so many concepts and combinations are working together. Yeah man, that's all about web development, or whenever you're trying to build something, everything works together. Curious, same, I'll message you when I get job. I get motive from you to code. Okay, thank you, Curious. Ricky, just waiting for that day. Okay. Nice. Godzilla, I'm a BCA student right now. Can you tell me? I learned full stack HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Java, Spring Boot, and job market for me. Okay, so if you are going to that, then first build a very, very, very strong resume. Deploy your projects, and you are from Spring Boot background, right? See, I was from a Spring Boot background, so what I have noticed with Spring Boot is that for fresher it is a bit difficult to get into fresher, because even if you do your own research, you will find that for freshers even they are going for a 2 years experience. So I don't understand how can a fresher get that experience. So that's the thing. But there are jobs, people like companies that are using Spring Boot, they are offering jobs, but competition is going for, like, they are preferring people with experience when it comes to Spring Boot. So as a complete fresher it is a bit difficult. Rahul, for strong resume, what kind of things to focus more? I know Stack only. See, for strong resume, you have to build good projects, and your project actually need to, like basic CRUD application days are gone. You have to build end-to-end projects, and good level project, not basic ones. So you have to do your own research where you see what kind of projects are working right now, and like the level of project has to be very good. Ricky, okay. Okay, fine. So let's see. Can you wipe code a real $1 million? Yes, I can. Will take time, but with some effort. Technically, you may sell the black square image for. You can wipe code the app. You cannot wipe code demand. You cannot wipe code retention. True. Well said. Getting okay, nice. But the thing is, I have a genuine question. If anybody is listening to me in the chat, do try to answer this question. For example, if you try to build a SaaS or like a wipe coded app, that reaches to $1 million entirely through wipe code. Like, we did not write a single piece of code. So tell me, keeping all the factors in mind, like scalability, marketing, then all these things, everything, scalability, like it can handle millions of users in one particular hour. So for that kind of application to build using vibe code, how much money do I invest in tokens. For example, if I use Cloud Code or if I use Codex, then how much money will that, for example, if I'm making $1 million, then out of that $1 million, how much money I'm investing in tokens to build that app? Can anybody answer? Namakwati, also there's so many good devs in your community also. All can make good projects. What exactly should make you stand out? What are the things most people actually miss and what keeps people stuff? Okay. See, the thing is, like in community, people are there. Like, see, 100 people have good theoretical knowledge, but out of 100, only 10 people are building something real, right? So when it comes to practical, you beat the competition by half. No, less than half. Like out of 100, 10 people are building something, right? So you are actually competing not with the 100, but you are competing with uh, 10 people who are actually building something. That's the thing, because theoretical knowledge everyone has. Like right now, if a random guy comes and sees a good video, good YouTube video on system design, he or she will think that I know system design end to end. But if you tell that person to build something, they will get stuck. So when it comes to practical thing, then you are beating the competition. And what makes you stand out is how well do you know your foundations, firstly, and secondly, even if when your resume gets selected in your interview, your interviewer is going to go deep in your projects. Like if you actually build your projects properly, then you know everything about your project, why you did something, why you made a decision, right? So for that, you have to understand your projects very well, and for that you have to actually build it from scratch. Curious. Oh, that good point. Never realized that. Okay. Build trust is a closed loops. You say what you do and you will do it. True. Never buy a ThinkPad for coding. Why, man? So, okay. What's wrong with ThinkPad these days? Name a tech product that has real taste. Not expensive, not minimal, not pretty. Actual taste. Carl Pei. He's the actually founder of nothing. Carl Pei. Satyam, what I think is later on it, less about the code and more about the decision and trade-offs. Okay, my least likely to disappear because of AI ranking for tech roles. Backend engineer night. My least likely. Yet future prediction. What AI broke. आज हो क्या? Sasa, hey, now can you rate my? Yes, I can rate your website. Like, have you shared the website in the Discord? Godzilla. Read my comment top. Okay, Godzilla, what was the comment? Okay, BCA then MCA in NIT. Then any chance I get good jobs on campus for fresher? See, I'll tell you. I'll give you I'll give you a very honest answer. You know, apart if you're not from IIT or NIT, nobody gives a shit about the degree, right? Your degree is just a way of getting into a job, because in India right now, people will mention that you need a BTech degree or a PCA degree to actually sit for the interview round or even to sit for online assessment round. So that is it. That's it for degree. After that, it's all about your skill. And even if you're not from NIT, you're from a tier 2 tier 3 college, but if you're very skilled, like you're actually skilled enough, then you can also crack interviews, because you can build project good products. Satyam, like when you are a senior dev, what's your question? What I think? Okay, true. Nama, quite it. Cool then. Basically, trust the process, build and stay consistent, I guess. Yeah. So you have to trust the process. You have to, you have to be very disciplined, because it is very easy to get distracted because of AI, because of lots of things. This tech stack, that tech stack, 10,000 people telling 10,000 different things. But you have to stay dedicated to one path, and but you have to evolve as well. Maybe after building basic projects where your concepts are actually clear, then you can actually use AI to build something faster. Godzilla, thanks, you open my eyes. Welcome, Godzilla. Okay, Discord. What is happening? Okay, here who earns? Namak Whitey, so true. Not getting distraction is the actual win in today's day and age, and honestly, that's the half the battle. True. See, as we from a broader perspective, we'll see that competition is so high, like so many people are competing and everything. But if you actually start going into deep things, then you will understand that competition actually not so high. Satyam Bosa, I can agree with Abhishek, as I had video streaming application theoretical knowledge, but when I started got introduced to the technology and stuff which I had no idea of. So just do, yeah, exactly, practical knowledge always beats theory. And practical, if you are good in practicals, then you automatically learn theory. Okay. Okay, this website. Where is the link? 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 Like what I've learned so far is you just jump into it and later on you'll figure out on the fly. Yeah, if you know how to learn. See, right now many people ask me what is the most important skill when it comes to IT and all, right? I will say that the most important skill is, are you able to learn new things? How fast are you able to learn? Are you able to teach yourself? In DMs, okay. Let's go in DM. Let's request. DM. This one, okay. Let's see. Automation that save business time. Okay. Okay. UI looks fairly simple and good. It's clean, but I will suggest change the font. I will suggest change the font because this font is not suiting, in my opinion. Change the font, and I like. Is it built by AI? Like, if, it's fine if it's built by AI, but try to make it much more interactive because it's fairly simple, but it's fine also. Send message. Make sure these links are working. So right now, if I'm clicking on GitHub, nothing is happening. Rejects. Okay. Make sure that this deployed link is working. Case study, these things should work. See, UI is fairly simple and clean, but change the font and make it less look like it is built by AI. But it's fine, like it's clean, no complaints. Just change the font. Okay. Godzilla, can you give me LinkedIn profile, your link? I don't use LinkedIn, Godzilla. I use Twitter more. Namak Whitey, yeah, there's a huge middle layer which is mediocre, like a bell curve. 15% are real shit, 15% are really good, and 70% are average. I'm unfortunately the 70% right now. That's fine. If you are in that 70%, then you just need to upskill and get into that 15% and try to get have a mindset that you need to enter the top 1%. Satyam Bhosle, not flexing or anything, but my friend, she got job in Big Four into data related role, but I know much more than her, and she's like done got the job who build projects around the stack. Okay, nice. Yes, it is built by AI. Namak bhai. Yeah, good dev is equal to how well you can learn, how you can jump into things and trust the process, and can you think from first principle instead of getting overwhelmed by syntax. True, Namak. Azasa, check out services. Okay. Sri Lamaya, I have a genuine question. What projects actually mean? Does it only have web development? And also, please, I don't have any idea. See, project means anything that can showcase your skill. If you are into web development, then for you a project may be a web application, right? If you're a mobile dev, then for you a project is a mobile app. If you're into AI ML, then a project for you is an end-to-end machine learning code, like machine learning application. Okay, fine. We have this. I'm a vibe coder Friday. Brian Johnson, sending good energy your way that you will be strength to overcome what ails you. Unpopular opinion, software engineering is the only career where the audition is harder than the performance. True, very well said. I agree. I haven't used Codex yet, but I see some favoring that. Let's see. OpenAI model got two philosophy. Even though they even suggest syntax if we knowing feel like it's a good second opinion, but it seems more confident to go off the rails. Okay, the codex switches usually mean Claude Code throttle me this week. Satyam Bhosle, bro, after like 1 year experience, should I go with MCA in Mumbai or some companies where I want to go for initial days of my career requires masters for some roles, but later I'm thinking of Germany. See, if you are getting a job in Mumbai, then go for that. Take a job, take a experience of 1 to 2 years, and after you have an experience of 2 years, then you can switch to any company depending on the tech stack and your knowledge. Satyam, so seriously have cybersecurity related degree, but also an escape plan. Okay, got it. Satyam Bhosle, what would you do if you were in my shoes? If I were you, if I were in in your place, firstly I would start building projects, start deploying them, build a strong resume. Then I will go for jobs or even internship. If I get an internship as well, paid internship, then I'll do that. If not, I'll look for jobs. Then I'll work in that job for 1 to 2 years. Then after that, I'll start applying for remote jobs in USA, UK, Canada, Australia, Germany. Then if I get a remote job, then I'll switch my company to that job. Then yeah, that's what I would do. Satyam. Okay, read it again. I mean, okay. Godzilla, in my college, no one talks about coding, and my college is stuck in the old syllabus. All students say I have family business when he choose BCA, so I don't understand the people really. Yeah, see, पहले तो college के opinions को ना college तक ही रखो. क्या होता है ना कि in college people talk shit most of the time. Nobody's interested in true things. So just go to college just to fulfill your attendance and then come back home and start upskilling yourself on your own. Don't depend on college too much. Okay. All right, everyone. I think I'll wrap up now. It's time to wrap up. And if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. And if you're interested in booking a one-on-one call with me, the link is in the description of the stream. You can check out the link if you want to book a one-on-one call. And yeah, make sure you subscribe and like this stream. And I'll see you in the next stream. Until then, take care of yourself.